Hey there folks, Rel here. You might notice by the title, but I wanted to start doing weekly channel updates, so this is going to be the first of them. I'm going to try to keep them short and to the point and put them out every Sunday. That way we can recap anything interesting that happened in the PlanetSide 2 community, as well as anything important happening on the channel itself. And anything that I talk about in this episode and in upcoming episodes will have links and additional information in the description below. That said, the first piece of info along those lines is that I oftentimes need volunteers to help me test different things, to help me gather footage, and people generally know this, and there have been a lot of people willing to help me out, which is awesome, and I'm extremely thankful for that, so thank you very much. But at the same time, it's almost too much. I feel like I'm harassing people when I have to send messages to random people currently online when they may or may not have the time or be willing to help me out. So basically, we're going to be trying a different strategy for sorting out the volunteers. If you're interested in helping me out, I set up a Steam group specifically for the channel. It actually seems a little egotistical because the Steam group's name is just Rel. But anytime that you are available to help me for testing purposes, just hang out in the group chat. That way, when I'm looking for a volunteer, I can just peek my head into the group chat, and then I can send a message to everyone currently online. This isn't the most elegant way of doing things, as you have to keep another window open and you have to be logged into Steam, but it's the best way that I could come up with right now, outside of sending tweets, which I've tried, but few people tend to receive them on time. So that's the way that we're going to handle the volunteer thing for the time being, and if anybody has better ideas, I'm always open to hearing what you have to say. On a different note, but still related to the Steam group, is that you can post your community call ideas in the Steam group. In the last channel update, I talked about community submitted loadouts and whatnot, and I've expanded that concept a little bit, and we now have a series titled Community Call, and the first episode of which came out last week, and it has a loadout submitted by Mogar1337. There are currently 3 facets, 3 concepts that I would like to form this series around for the time being. The first is that I want you to submit loadout ideas, as a lot of you already know and have been doing, and then I may end up critiquing them and doing videos on them later on down the line. Know that I'm only really interested in loadout concepts that are a bit off-kilter, different from the norm, and I want unique loadout names and interesting builds. Those are the ones that I'll tend to prioritize. The next facet is I also want to complete challenges that y'all submit. And I've gotten plenty of good ideas for this so far, like crashing a galaxy behind enemy lines and then fighting my way out, or doing 6x scope jackhammer gameplay, or completely repairing an SCU after it's destroyed by attackers. Lots and lots of good stuff already, so I'll get to work on those as soon as I can. The last facet at the moment is that I also want to answer questions from you guys. I'll take all the legitimate questions you have to offer, either about video games or about PlanetSide 2 or otherwise, and I'll do an episode where I run through and answer a whole bunch of them. If it's a small little question, I usually answer those in the comments section anyway, so I'm looking for ones that take a little bit more thought and time to talk about. So all of those things are coming from you guys. That's why we're calling it the community call. Loadouts, challenges, questions, and you could submit all of that information in the Steam group or through comments or through YouTube messages. I do read each and every comment, even though I don't reply to all of them. But yeah, go check out the Steam group if you're interested. There's no content up there right now, but there is an area where you can submit the different things. Aside from that, I was on Friday Night Ops with Luperza, Atreon, It's Murda, and we were just talking about the time to kill as a whole and upcoming balance changes or the changes to Nanoweave, other fun stuff like that. And it was a good discussion. It lasted about an hour. Those player panels are actually going to happen about once every month, it seems like. And Maggie has been talking about keeping the guests consistent and pulling in new ones every once in a while. But we'll have to see where all of that goes. I think things are still kind of up in the air. They're being panned out. Lastly, I feel like there is some good stuff up on the casual channel right now, and I'm doing a Let's Play of the entire Mass Effect trilogy, which is long, to say the least, and I'm on episode 4, and I know a lot of you probably aren't interested in that, but this channel did start out as a Mass Effect channel, so I know that there are still some people that are interested. I'm actually trying to discuss what the games did right, what's wrong between them, how they evolved, Mass Effect 1 through 2 through 3, and I'm trying really hard to provide some thoughtful and intelligent discussion, but that's always a work in progress for me because talking while shooting is very difficult. It's not my strong suit. So if you're interested in supporting that whole that adventure there into me talking, trying to babble and spin out intelligent discussion, it's there if you want to check it out. But related to PlanetSide 2, there are also some good pieces there as well. Some good streaks and some funny and interesting highlights from the Twitch streams in case you missed those, which happen every Wednesday at 6 p.m. through 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. One of which in particular, I kind of did, I guess, like a mini review, I guess, about the Vortex launchers for the Zoe Max or VS Max if you're interested in checking those out. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them, but you can check those out. Like I said, all the clips are up there. PlanetSide 2, a lot of stuff on the Casual channel, and that's youtube.com/casualrel. But that's it. Like I said, going to try to keep these pretty short and put one out every Sunday. Links to everything that we talked about in the description below, including information on how to find the Steam group and how to join it and all that sort of thing. And you can look forward to some more, some good content coming out. Not just, I feel like the last week maybe has been more filler content. Even things like this channel update I feel are kind of very flimsy. And I really want to get back into doing the in-depth reviews. And now that I have more time, school is ending, the semester is ending, and also we're working on a better schedule for me to actually get work done. It should be good. It should all be good. Thanks very much, folks. We're all signing off.